All right, that's go. Okay, so go. Um, like I mentioned just now, there's actually a very classical type of the accumulation happen in Go. So this is H for the 4 hour time frame in Go. So if we take a look at the daily, so I do have a daily chart here. So the daily actually shows like a climatic run. So we have a buying climax, change of character bar, then this is the automatic reaction or change of character. So likely this is still in phase A. Okay, but if we just purely focus on this portion. However, if we break it down into the 4 hour time frame, this is slightly the selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test, and this looks like a sign of strength rally, and this looks like a backup action. And if indeed this is a perfect type or the textbook type of the accumulation structure, then likely we could probably anticipate some kind of the breakout if it commit above the high here. So if it break above the high, then likely I think you will have a test of the previous swing high level. Okay, but if you look at this daily chart as a big structure, like this is the buying climax, automatic reaction, secondary test, maybe we're still in phase A and likely that it could have another pullback and then to consolidate further. Okay, so this is how I will be approaching goal. So right now, short-term goal should be bullish. So we can anticipate a leg up or a swing up. But if we look at the daily chart, we're probably going to see some kind of the consolidation. So if we look at, let's go to go futures. Okay, so Nikki said there's always a backup for us to enter long. Yeah. So in short, we always look for a backup. So if you really want to chase, like if you dive into the smaller time frame, hourly chart, or even the minutes chart, then likely you need to adjust your profit targets accordingly. So I think FCX could be one of the good example. So remember, maybe last week or the week before, we sort of have discussion in FCX. So copper is very strong at that point, and I think it's sort of having the climatic run similar to gold, just keep going up. And I think at that point, you're saying that you probably want to wait at about 45, similar to like a pullback or a backup action. So we will definitely want to take a look back at the FCX as well. So, but now just take a look at the gold futures. So this is like again, we definitely have this kind of the breakout. So, but this could be the sign of strength rally if we take this big structure as a reference. But if we purely just want to focus on this one, so this is a buying climax, automatic reaction. So we're still waiting for secondary test. So the chart that I show you in the PowerPoint slides is actually from this. Okay, so from here, so this is the small trading range, so that you can zoom in the hourly time frame or in the 4 hourly time frame. So in this accumulation structure, if it's just be a successful breakout, then likely you can just go back to test the swing high. And I also have done a point and figure chart. So that is the target based on the box size of 6.5. So the minimum targets for gold based on this segment. So this is a very small segment. The textbook style of the accumulation structure and projected to be somewhere around 2080. So which also coincides with the previous swing high level. So I think that's actually match up very well. Of course, there is a maximum target as well, maybe another 40 point. So it could just create another scenario like uptrust. So just going up, commit above, fail back, and then might want to spend some more time. Or it could just be super bullish, who knows, because the war is still ongoing at the moment. And if indeed there is this kind of the scenario, then he could probably do a very shallow type of the backup before it just resume its uptrend, rather than just go back into forming, go back to form this big trading range. Okay, so we always want to have different structure or different scenario in mind when we trading. Okay, so this is gold, and gold is definitely bullish and short term. If it breaks out of this level, likely it will just continue to test the upper level. But definitely, I think in the middle, there's one more level here, 2025. So this is probably the first target, followed by 2080. So we need to see how's the reaction of the gold if indeed there is a strong rally up.